Hi, this is Chris at the Wandering Bull, and today we're going to talk about dance bustles, and this is a cone-shaped northern traditional dance bustle, and it has spikes at the top, and I refer to it as a cone because it's a circle. There are multiple circles applied, and then here you have a cone with laces, and you pull it through the back. I'll show you that in a bit. Made of turkey feathers and multiple rings. There's guinea hen on the inside, some rooster, piece of wool, beaded with trailers, and the trailers have bronze turkey feathers on the trailers as well. So I'll spin it around. So it's all mounted to this wood board, and you can see this lace basically holds all of the bustle in. There's a coat hanger bent through here, which sticks up, and the spikes are slid onto the coat hanger. You always need to be careful that the spikes don't slide off of that coat hanger and once again fall while you're dancing. That's the last thing you want, is feathers to be on the ground. And the trailer suspended with the deerskin lace, and you can see the little orange dots are where the bronze feathers are applied to that fabric. This guy could be lengthened, shortened with moving up the lace. The red wool belt basically ties around, tie it in the front. So let's talk about the construction. We'll pull it down and talk about it. Everything is basically attached to the wood backboard. And prior to this plywood board, there'd be a piece of rawhide, and the rawhide would be folded, and the belt would be applied through that top of that fold, and then it would be the same construction. Everything would be tied to that rawhide. But now they just have shifts from the rawhide progression of the dance bustle, from the rawhide backboard to a plywood backboard. So the lace that I'm untying now basically holds everything in place. So I can slide that off. So here's the backboard. You can see the couple of holes for the leather lace to go through. Here are the spikes, and they're hand-painted turkey feathers, and then the ripped up feathers, and it's all applied to, these ripped up feathers are applied to the spikes. The spikes could be decorated with hawk bells and more feathers at the top, but it's all wrapped to the bottom, and then they're slid onto the coat hanger, and then they're tied in place so they don't fall out. So the feather is hollow on the inside, so that slides inside. The wire will slide inside that feather, and then I tie it in place so I don't want to lose it. The backboard is suspended with these ties. So the board itself has several holes in it, as well as the holes to attach the belt, to attach it to your waist. So this is why I refer to it as a cone. It has a leather disc to keep the feathers separated. So I can slide that off. And now this is where the work comes in. Multiple layers of feathers. So each feather is whip stitched with a lace on the end. The loops on the feathers are all attached with a single lace, and then they are attached. Hold it up. You can see the lace going around. That's to keep the feathers spaced properly so they don't all bunch up at one end. And sometimes there's glue applied at that point in time just to keep that feather in place. So you have multiple layers of feathers. And this is cinnamon turkey tails and bronze turkey tail feathers as well. And there's another row. So here's the guinea hen feathers and white turkey tail feathers. So another row, right down to the last, there's a row of guinea hen feathers. Right down to an inner cone. And then the pile of rooster feathers, all tied in a big bundle. That's the first one, and that piece of wool hangs out of the center. So they all kind of stack on in place. Here at the Wandering Bull, we sell all of the components to make a bustle. From the guinea hen feathers to the turkey feathers to the leather loops to the wool for the trailers. You would need the plywood for the backboard and a coat hanger for to attach the spikes to. So do some research, look around, and this is like that northern style bustle. Probably this style of bustle started in the late 1800s and has progressed and changed and modernized to what we see today out on the dance floor. So take your time. Construction is important. You want to keep your bustle together when you're on the dance floor. If you're in competition and you drop a feather, you're disqualified. So hopefully this has been helpful on the construction end. Come to the website. You'll find all the feathers, the lace, the wool. And if you have any questions, certainly give us a call at 1-800-430-2855. Thanks for watching.